All I could say was, wow. Hello, I'm Althea McIntyre. Welcome to Althea TV. Today I want to share a story with you that had me saying wow with a client. And it's going to help you when doubt, discouragement, distraction tends to flood your mind, particularly soon after God has made a major revelation to you in your business and has instructed you on exactly what you need to do to up-level your mindset, your business, and your lifestyle. Because that's when the enemy, one of the enemy's favorite times to, flood your mind right after you have a major encounter with God. And it's something that is kingdom. It's something that God instructed one of his leaders that we really admire to do in the Bible. So let's first start with that. And we are in Joshua chapter 4. And I'm reading from scriptures 5 through 7. I'm reading actually the English Standard Version. And it says, "And Joshua said to them, pass on before the ark of the Lord your God in the midst of the Jordan, and take up each of you a stone upon his shoulder, according to the number of the tribes of the people of Israel, that this may be a sign among you. When your children ask in time to come, what does these stones mean? Then you shall tell them that the waters of Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord when it passed over the Jordan. The waters of the Jordan were cut off. So these stones shall be in the people of Israel as a memorial forever." And of course, this is right in the process of the Israelites taking possession of the land that God told them that they would take. And what I love about God's instruction to Moses and then to Joshua, and then Joshua's instruction to his leaders was you need to memorialize what God has done. You need to remember this miracle that God has done in your life. And so take these stones as a physical remembrance so that not only you remember it, but your children, it's a way to share your testimony to your children of what God did today and where he did it. And so the lesson here is for you to memorialize and remember what God has done for you in your business. Think back of times that God showed up and showed out. Maybe you didn't know how you were going to get a certain number of participants in your event. And God showed up and showed out in mysterious ways. Or maybe you weren't quite sure where the finances were going to come, and God showed up in a way, or a team member was going to come, or God gave you the answers to something you were struggling with in such an unexpected way. The point is, you need to memorialize them so you can reflect back on them and remember them. Because it's so easy as a human to forget the miracles God has done, particularly when you're faced with a new challenge. And the enemy loves to discourage you and loves to have you doubt what God has said and God has told you to do. And it can be easy for you to get swept up in the discouragement and the distractions and the doubt, rather than focusing on and remembering this is what God did. He did this. He did this. He did this. And as a client was sharing with me how God made a way out of nowhere in terms of answering questions she had. She didn't know the how, she didn't know when it was going to happen. And she was revealing to me how God specifically told her what to do, what not to do, and how he showed up and showed out in her business. And all I could do was say, wow. Because when you start to really see and hear how God works, it's perplexing. Even if, he's done it to you and you've heard it before, like still when you stop to see like, wow, look what God did for you. And I was left with just saying, wow. And then I told my client, you need to remember this. Because in fact, as you were talking, this is how God has shown up for you before. Do you remember this situation? And this is how God has shown up for you before. And there's a connecting of the dots to remember, like, this is how God has been working in my business and my life for years. And then the time is not only to, sit in awe and reverence of God when you are memorializing this, but when the doubt, the discouragement, the distractions come, this can come in handy. The way that you memorialize it, maybe you will use stones, or, writing it down in a journal could be sufficient for you to really reflect and remember what God did in the past. Because if he did it before, he will do it again. So I'd love to hear from you. How and when did God show up and show out in your business that just left you in awe, that had you know God in a greater way, where he revealed himself maybe as being your provider, your peacemaker, your miracle worker, your way maker? I'd love to hear and really glorify and worship God with you in the comments below. So make sure to share them. And I'll meet you there. And then I'd love to know, did this video help you? Did it give you insight? Did it give you revelation? Did it give you a spirit-led strategy that it would help you in your business? If you said yes, then please give me a thumbs up, like the video, and share it. And also subscribe to Althea TV. And if you are struggling with trusting God fully in your business and being spirit-led, and you want the support of a spirit-led business coach so that you can do that and you can become the business leader God called you to be, and you can make great money from your God-given gifts, then I'd love us to have a conversation. So go to my website, thebestcareerforme.com, click on the Let's Get Started tab so we can have a conversation and determine if we make the best fit for your success. Okay, I can't wait for us to talk soon. Until then, God bless. Love you. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos. Then click the TV to watch the next video. Don't forget to visit my website at thebestcareerforme.com to download your free report, How to Trust God More in Your Business. Until next time, God bless you.